Welcome back everyone to another NRG, and here we are on the Amstrad CPC of course, and this is one of those modern games. This is actually a game that came out 5 years ago, would you believe? I can't believe it's 5 years old now, this game. I remember when it first came out, vivid memories, and it brought a lot of smiles to my face when it came out, reminding me of those dynamic software classics, which it borrows a lot of cues from. Essentially, it's a spiritual sequel to the Army Moves and Navy Moves games that dynamic software brought us back in the late 80s. It's got some lovely music, some lovely graphics, and it really stays faithful to the infuriatingly difficult. Yeah, here we go. The infuriatingly difficult format that the Army Moves and Navy Moves games featured, particularly Navy Moves. That was so hard. But it's brought to us by Toni Ramirez, revered in the Amstrad community. He's been an excellent little programmer. I do apologise, Tony, I didn't mean to say little there. An excellent programmer. And of course an excellent chiptune music there from McLean. Always great with the old AY is McLean. Does some fantastic stuff with that chip on the Amstrad, of course. Oh, I thought I was doing quite well there, and I just fell through a platform. I love the way that he's kept that in on the original games. On the original games to this Army Moves and Navy Moves, yeah, the platform detection was so key on landing, and you had to get both wheels down. If you don't get both wheels down in this first stage, you go through the platform like that. Let's go again. See if we can get through this. If we don't, then we'll just start again and try again. So yeah, it does have several levels. I think it has 5 levels. I want to say 5 levels. I could be wrong there, but it's very difficult to get past the first 2 levels. So I'm probably not going to make it on this brief little NRG that I'm doing. I'm going to be covering all the Army Moves, all the Moves games in reverse order. So I'll be covering this first, and then we can move on to Navy Moves, and then we move on to Army Moves first. There was supposed to be an Arctic Moves as well, which did come out on the Amiga and ST, I believe. Never made it to the Amstrad. So I think the original plan was for Dynamic to do something like the Moves trilogy. So with this coming out, with Toni Ramirez bringing this out many years after the 2 originals, it kind of does make it this trilogy. Like I said, the faithfulness of restoring how the original games were presented is all there. You got the little animations of the main sprite there, very attractive looking, kind of I want to say a Samus Aran kind of look there. Very Samus Aran, I think. Yes. Old Blondie going to shoot a load of bastards up. Why not, indeed? Good on her. So in this strange sort of buggy tank thing first, I think the second stage is shoot 'em up style. So third stage is a platformer. Yeah, the later stages sort of like get more playable, should I say? I don't want to be harsh, but with practice, like I'm doing, it can work. Oh, nearly cocked that up. Wow, that was close. And unfortunately, it's only available in Spanish as well, so there isn't much dialogue to the game. But the intro menu and stuff is all in Spanish, but that's fine, no problem. An English version would be kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool to have like Arctic Moves remade as made as well for the Amstrad, just to see what it would have been like. That would have been cool. Lovely music though, like I said from McLean here. Some really good theme music going on, background music with effects, of course, which is always great, and a little bit of lovely little overlap scrolling there going on in the background. So lovely little effect. Small game window, of course. Again, traditional, original, like that. That's what they did. Big, bold, colourful graphics. The detail's okay, but bold, colourful, chunky, vivid. Small game window with a massive HUD at the bottom with the face in the middle, which is exactly like the previous games are. So the style is emulated pretty perfectly. Gameplay again is pretty perfectly emulated. Like this could have been an original release. I mean, if you just slapped the Dynamic label on it, and Imagine have released it, then boom, you would have accepted this as a sequel, as the 3rd sequel to the series. Phase 2 or level 2. I normally die when the asteroids start coming. If you get through level 1 on 1 credit, which I managed to do there, I died twice. Okay, here we go. So this is kind of nice, big fat spaceship, chunky stuff going on, but it does move quite well. I wish the firepower would be a bit quicker. That kind of does hamper you now and then. But it's normally when the asteroids start shooting. I've normally got no chance when that happens. So we'll see how far we can get. Like I say, this is a nice little example of the kind of stuff that you got from Dynamic back in the day. It's a really good example, and a nice little homage to that series. And yeah, why not? Why not indeed? I mean, they were infamously known as being, you know, bold, brash, good music. Bang, got done by the asteroid, and bang, got done by the asteroid again. So that I knew that would happen. Yeah, they were known for their good graphics, known for good music, and known for being ridiculously overly hard. And that's what Toni has done here. He's made exactly that. It was released in 2015, and I recommend you give it a play just for the old cheap kicks. Why not? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Novabug out. Hey, Novabug here. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please support the channel by liking and commenting, and of course subscribing if you haven't already done. If you would like to support me further, please consider joining my bug army via Patreon. And also don't forget to follow me over at Facebook, Twitter, BitChute and Twitch. And finally, a very special mention to my bug army generals Sam M, Sweet Nanook and Craig Harrison. Thank you everyone for supporting me. Novabug out.